Hello and welcome back to another Super Auto Bets ranked video. That's not my usual flair when I start a video, so if you are judging me based on that, well, fair enough. I chose it, so it's a valid, it's a valid place to judge me on. But we're going to be playing some ranked, and we're going to be enjoying ourselves. Let's see if this lobby fills up in... And completely seamlessly we're back into it. Okay. Neither of these particularly interest me, but if I'm going to choose one, I would like the attack buff to go here, and then maybe it's not as bad as it could have been. Okay, well that's the worst possible outcome, but an unintended fork. Anyone ever eat soup with a fork? Not me, but I'm just asking. I'm posing the question, and maybe the question has an answer. It's not impossible to do it. It would just take you a very long time. Though I guess it depends on what qualifies as a soup. Okay, well, I mean, we certainly aren't going to win against this team. I don't think we're going to win against any team. We have the worst possible opening hand. Well... I mean, this is the only way we find anything. Attack buff here. You know what? That's the best possible outcome. Now, we're very weak to snipers, and snipers are very popular. But on the other hand, we fought... Okay, that's kind of BS now. We fought the only team with a sniper, and we just happened to be counted by one. That's, in the grand scheme of things, unlucky, but if you think about it, other people could have taken a sniper and chosen not to, which means the probability isn't exactly like 1 in 7. It's different, because then you have to, there's a whole matrix, we're not going to get into it, but it's not that simple, so you don't need to get that angry about it. Although sometimes knowing less and knowing more is not an equal proposition. I mean, we handily lost that, trust me. That wasn't even close. At least give me a level for my troubles. No? Okay. Screw me, I guess. Now this would be prime time to run a snail. Double snail. Double snail. Double snail, I think. Come on. Can I resist freezing 2 of you? No. So I'm gonna do it. Now the question is, how does this end up working? I don't think it actually ends up working. But for round 3, those are relatively decent stat buffs. Now if we lose again, that's crazy. Like genuinely, that's crazy. Although, like this team we should be able to beat. That's what? Oh, you're gonna level, so you're not gonna have the same size dog as I assume. Okay. Okay, we do win. And we'll knock someone down to 3 life, or we stay on 4. That's acceptable. That's reasonable. Okay. We want to buy you. I want to combine you, buy both of these, and just roll me. We're literally... Look at this almost leveled squad. Next turn, if we don't get a level in our next shop roll, that's actually like... It should be a bannable offense. Because that's unfair. You know what? We're getting the stat buffs in the right places. Somewhat. What would I like? I would like a level on... Well, not the snail. The snail should be sold, because that's... If the snail is sold, then we're winning. Think about it that way. It's actually a profit in both directions. That being said, if the snail actually ends up activating, then that's, I'll accept leveling the snail and the snail activation. Those are unreasonable. Okay. You messed up your order there big time. You actually had a chance to beat me, but I barely survived. Okay, thank you. 1 level here. I can accept this. I can accept a lot of these things. Okay, well, you're obviously out. You're in. Now, okay, I'll freeze. No, I want to freeze this because you're getting sold soon. I would think we'll replace the scaler with the scaler. I think we put you here just to balance everything out a bit. I think we're gonna sell the cricket soon, so let's not get too attached to it. But it is getting stats, so maybe I should have kept giving it buffs, but you know, let's not go that far. I think it's reasonable to stop while you're ahead with the cricket. I don't think you should then give it like all the stats and then get it all boosted up, because you're really reaching for the bottom of the barrel straws at that point. What are other people running with success? Okay, first of all, fix your setup, put that dolphin at the back. It's that simple. You know. Level 2 mosquito with attack buffs is not scaring me. I think we've got a good team. We've got a good team in our hands. I don't think... What the hell? Okay, all that snipe and you still couldn't beat me. That's embarrassing, but you know what? I'm not gonna be too critical of you. Now, it will be hypocritical of me to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, well, let's at least lead with the strongest unit and call it how it is. The cricket is staying, I guess. I should have potentially frozen the other one if everything had maintained the same continuity? That's not the word, is it? Continuity. If everything had maintained the same continuity, then we would have had level 3 cricket, but you know what? I believe in it anyway. Okay, you're gonna win. I don't even need to think about it. You're gonna win. How did you get 14 health on this guy? That's a monumental stat change. Now, the secondary problem is we don't have a win condition right now. We have scaling. We don't have the best options, but we should be getting another dragonfly maybe. Maybe a level on the fish, etc. Not so bad. Not so bad. Okay. No. Sure. This would be a good time to sell both, I think. Oh wait, no, because I can't do both actually. You know, we're gonna start buffing up the deer. Now this sounds counterintuitive, but bear with me, because the deer is the thing that can stay around the longest if we level it up. So it makes sense to buff the deer. The cricket can take the garlic, it's gonna get the dragonfly buffs anyway. Now, if we get the fish level 2, it can stay, otherwise it's gonna go. That's my thought process at the moment. Because if we start early with the buff, then we can ensure the deer stays relevant. Now, if that doesn't happen, it's a problem, but, you know, we're in a good place regardless. This dolphin is going to be problematic for us as well, but it's going to target our backline, which is okay. That's bullshit. That's terrible. It's really bad. To put it in simple ways that you can understand. Well, you gave me a level. Crocodile, huh? Crocodile. Is it worth it? We lose out on some buffs, but I think we need the snipes. So we're gonna keep it going. Dragonfly should also probably be sold as soon as we get a better option. I see a poodle. 4155. Not great, given that we would like another more versatile squad, maybe. But we can replace Crocodile with a mantis shrimp and have a similar effect on the squad. The question is, can we reach that stage of the game before we inevitably collapse? Not so sure, jury's out on that one, but natural monkey spawning is big. I mean, we're not going to beat this squad, as I said before. This squad is absolutely cracked. You're unbeatable, and I respect you a lot. Okay, we're going to freeze the chocolate. Now, do we want to try running the same? I don't think we can. We don't have the space for it. So what do? Forget the Rhino. We can't we really can't lead with Scorpion, given the amount of snipers that we are running up against. We're coming up against. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I will sell you. I will get both of you in. I think we want to get that sorted. You know, I think it's... Wait. Let's get it started now. I have a plan. This is the craziest pivot you've ever seen. We get the level 2 Rhino immediately. We buff it as, like, we have 2 life. This is at the very edge of what could be considered reasonable as play. But it immediately paid off. And we eliminated someone. Who knows what that would have happened without the Rhino. Okay. Level the Rhino immediately. Tyrannosaurus. Hold on. Let's combine you and buy a Tyrannosaurus. Because it does buff a lot of units. That's not so bad. Okay. Now, if I can get a melon on that thing ASAP, next turn, if I can just straight up buy a melon for the Rhino, we're not out of it yet. Plus, I would like to level the monkey. Leveling the crocodile is not a priority. I just bought it because it was a matching pair. 3 dragonfly there is satisfying to see, I guess, from a visual standpoint. Now, we can't beat... Actually, no, wait, hold on. We can... There's a chance we beat this team now. If we survive, based on our snipes. Your scaling is too weak, you're limited. If we can outscale you to make our Rhino survive, we have a good chance. We have a solid chance. Let me tell you. If that doesn't happen, we get taken out before we have a chance to rise up and conquer this guy. That's fair enough. We did our best. Well, I mean, I can't beat this. So, that's fine. Don't look a free thing in the mouth or whatever the phrase is. I need level on something. So I need to roll. Okay. You've given me too many options, first of all. All of this is exactly what I need. You need a scale. You could probably get to level 2. The deer is just here, awkwardly. I mean, I don't have any other improvements to make for this turn, so really there's nothing I can do apart from do that, but... Okay. The pepper can give us a chance against this team. I would also probably, if I can replace... Oh, I should have frozen the tiger to put the tiger behind the... Oh my god, why am I not doing that? I was too focused on, like, improving what was immediately in front of me. I forgot about the tiger rhino that blessed me so beneficially in the last run. Tiger, come back in my shop, brother. I refused you because I rejected your promised lands. It will not happen again. We're in this. So we are not out of this. Please. Okay. Level you. I would probably put a melon on you at this point. Put you back here so that the well, there's no more woodpecker really. So I can have you here. you're starting to get really statted up, which is nice. You can sweep this team now, because this team doesn't have wide scaling. It has front and back end scaling. Which means that inevitably... Actually, no, wait. The Mantis Shrimp. The Mantis Shrimp counters me. It hard counters me, and I have no other way to counter it, actually. This is GG. The only way I should have done this is I should have put the Crocodile up front to die. And then I have a good chance. But without... Oh, we just need to pray we don't go up against that team. And then we're good. Oh, wait, you changed your order. Wait, it's irrelevant that you change your order. I still lose. Never mind. Top 4 plus 3. That's acceptable. That's like, and that's. I think we could have done a lot better. Honestly, put me in for another one, because I think we can get, if we get a good win, we can get to 1% in this this video. Okay, horse, groundhog, and just roll me. These are all ass. I hate to say. But they all did end up getting 3 attack, you know, by hook or by crook. We're gonna get this done, I think. Now, what went wrong last round? I missed an opportunity, but also I went up against someone who was incredibly powerful. Skunk could have been my ally, which I refused to take on a few occasions. I didn't adapt my team quick enough, I think. That's my reflection. I should have taken a skunk, and I should have maybe taken that tiger, but it was also kind of late at that point to consider that. We're already starting off better. We won't be losing immediately. Okay. Well, I mean, if I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna combine you. And we're gonna buy you because you already have a pair in waiting. Worst possible outcome. I don't want to keep a horse around, but I have to, you know. No, you don't refuse what's given to you. Well, because you can't. I mean, I couldn't just undo the health buffs. Maybe in life you can. That's a different discussion, I guess. That's fine. You can have your win there, brother. It doesn't hurt me at all. We're just chilling. Okay. Give me my level. Dolphin seems like a good idea, broadly speaking. Now we're also setting up for levels at the same time, but don't let it, you know, pass you by that we have fairly reasonable pickup in the Dolphin here. Now, I think in the beginning it kind of sucks because a lot of people are going to be running like a 1 health useless unit. Like a pig is kind of a worse target. It's not that bad actually because it does have 4 attack. I would like to target this horse, personally. What's the tiebreaker for lowest health enemy? Is it random? Has anyone, you know, A/B tested? They hacked into the matrix and the codes of Super Auto Pets? Has anyone reverse engineered this game? I don't think it would be that hard to build this. I think it would be you'd lose a lot of the edge cases that would be handled automatically right now. Yeah, we could have won that if you didn't snipe me in that order, but that's fine. But if you had sniped me in the other order, we would have actually lost. So, you know what? I can't complain that heavily. Let's pivot while we have the chance. Thank you. I mean, do we sell you? It's kind of rough, but I think there's no better time than the present to just start selling you. And let's just give you attack for the time being, so that you actually end up eliminating units. Just to spend our gold that turn, you know, instead of rolling thrice. It is a net upgrade, even if the health is downgraded, but... Let's start with some scaling and work for our way forwards from that. I think a 4th place in that previous story, given... I pivoted into a good strategy just a little bit too late. Like, it was some parts were in my control, a lot of it was out of my control. Getting 4th place in that situation is still pretty good. Ah, the level 2 defeats me there. Fair play, fair play. Hate to lose so early. What can you really do about it? Okay. A baboon does help me here. Question is, am I willing to sell groundhog for it? I reckon so. I mean, I would buy both these. That's an immediate benefit for sure. Now, what do I want to scale? Probably you, actually, right? Or maybe just for the time being, scale this mosquito. Now, do I want a bison or a hawk? Is it too early for a bison? Thoughts? No, because I think, but hawk has some benefit too, you know. A lot of things being frozen here. Let's talk this up. Bison, if I'm selling, okay, forget the hawk. I think we gotta go for the bison play because we already have scaling, so we can keep it scaled in the meantime until we get a level 3 giraffe, which I think we should probably aim for. Obviously, we freeze the mash. We freeze the garlic. We want to put the garlic on the jellyfish for now. Stats all around. Good signs. Good signs. Okay, I see you've been buying a lot of shrimp, sir. Unfortunately, I mean, I was trash talking a clone there, so he didn't even see it, which is a shame. Now, hurts to sell you, but it's the right choice. I don't want to buy two garlics. I think that's overkill, personally. A level, you do love to see it. Can't lie. In due time, brother, you're gonna get your effect triggered, okay? Don't fret it. Now, what do I hope to see on the dolphin level? Let's think about it. I mean, obviously, I think monkey or poodle, both are great. 4, 2, 3, and we have a lot of 3s here, but both of these can get sold. No problem. Really. We want to get garlic on the bison as well. Double garlic just to help us out. You know, find some consistent form. A lot of what was missing in the last round was consistency, and I think, especially against snipers, the thing is, we're not running into very many snipers this time, though, which is great. But also perhaps a sign that the ELO system is not working. But then again, I mean, on one level, complaining about the ELO system not working when you're not playing enough to get the appropriate ranking is disappointing, but one could say that's a fault of the system not properly ranking you to begin with. We end up with a nice little draw there, you know. Okay, give me a level. Scorpion or beluga, neither of which really interests me. Do I want to level you? Probably. That's a lot of level 2s and not very many level 3s. I would like a skunk. I really would like a skunk. But if I want a skunk, what am I going to sell? Dolphin has to be the thing I sell, which is not great. I think you'll be dumb. Okay, well, don't press me this, brother. I don't want to see it. Okay, who's got scaling early? Important to scope out your opposition. You technically do. You're not gonna qualify in my book, but you don't have a. Okay, no one's scaling, so I'm gonna pass on the skunk. So we're gonna win with the scaling, and then if someone takes the skunk after the fact, I'm gonna call them out, and it'll be too late. Hopefully, we're praying. Get destroyed, simply put. System working as intended. Give me a level here. No, this is an objective upgrade. In my book, at least. Just roll me for something. That's good. That's not bad. I think we want to get you to level 3 sooner rather than later, so you can actually start scaling. But you have gotten fairly decent stats already, so we're not gonna hold it against you that you don't have your ability activated yet. Now, what would I rather have as level 3? Probably the baboon. given that it scales technically better, and we can get a good tier 6 unit that's permanently in effect that we're going to have on the team. However, this is tough because we have a lot of things that we wouldn't like to immediately sell on our squad. Okay, I mean, your squad sucks, so fair enough that you lost. You've got some refactoring to do, my friend. Okay, let's just buy what we came here to buy. And roll what we came here to roll, yeah. That's reasonable. That's delightful. Take me there. And you're gonna get scaled as well, which is nice. Now, I think we're gonna have to sell something to get tier 6 if we want to keep the baboon around. The bison just ended up, never end up activating. Now, if 2 giraffes magically show up in the shop, I think we have to go for the giraffes first. Just because it's like more scaling compounded with more scaling, You scale, then you scale, then you scale, then you don't scale. So what do we replace with the T6, We probably have to sell the baboon at that point for a scaler, which is fine. 5, 4, 3, 2. That's a poodle team if I've ever seen one. Okay. It worked out for you. I have to give you respect. Rhino at the back, not what I've noted as a strategy. Okay. Start me off with a level here. Freeze this. Roll it. I'm gonna buy this, because leveling you obviously doesn't have an effect right now. So, this is tricky. Obviously, if a giraffe shows up, I think we have to get the giraffe, even if it's a subpar upgrade at this point in the game. But we are winning. And everyone else, this is the kind of team where you can see everyone, like you went for a big pivot to, you got 2 octopuses on level up and you just sold everything and bought them both. You got a rhino on level up, so you sold it and you bought it, and you saw pineapple and you bought it. I see the logic here. I see the logic of this team setup. Hope the hawk trades out evenly at the very least. Hope that these octopus, they send the damage out into the enemy squad so that the rhino can have a cascading effect due to the effect of the toad, hopefully making the entire enemy team weak. I see logic. Don't diss me on that one, brother. Okay. You're in a similar position where I was last game. Sucks to be you, because it did suck to be me in that game, but we got a 4th place, and maybe you can also get a 4th place. Put it that way. What are we going to spend this on? Logic dictates you. We're probably getting rid of the baboon, let's be honest. What did I say? You're in, brother, you're in. Now I can just put you back here. Actually, now we're almost at you level 3, so we can even sell a giraffe for a tier 6, which is magnificent, fantastic and magnificent. I tried to say both at the same time, it didn't work out, but okay, now it's better to have it in the right order than it is to do something else, I think. So let's just try this way. And yes, listen, with retrospect and hindsight, the chocolate would have been on the crocodile 100%, but don't worry about it. All that and you couldn't beat me. Impressive. Very nice. Okay, well you got to level 3 anyway, so... let's just give you a melon. Let's give you a tomato, maybe. Okay, we might end up selling you, so... No, I don't see that. I'll give you a tomato. Do we have 1 crocodile enjoyer? I don't really want either of you, to be honest. Although maybe to get some easy eliminations early on. Okay, we OCO everything anyway, so let's just palm tree you. Oh, palm tree you actually. Couldn't be kinder, brother. You're getting a level and you're getting a level. We can give everyone levels. Generosity is the name of the game. Okay, well you broke my coconut. Sounds like an innuendo there, but it's fine. Level you. Level you. Which I've never done before. I never knew that. And to be honest, I would like to replace you with a tiger and put the tiger behind the crocodile to demolish teams. Seems like a good plan to me. Tiger probably the best tier 6 I've bought most often. Just so versatile. Now, who can beat me? Nobody, I think. Especially since we wipe out everyone's back line. So we can, as long as we can get through their front line. You had a chance if you went, you know, a little bit better. I think this is the person that had the tried to do the pivot and I said they would get top 3 to top 4 like I did last time. They've done a bit better. Now you could come in second place because I think you stand a good chance against this team because you're going to outscale the mantis shrimp. The mantis shrimp, because this buff will come here and then this buff will come through and then hopefully you have 21 health, you know? I'm trying to talk things through in your favor because no one's beating me, let's be honest. No one's beat me for a while now and they're not going to continue beating me. They're not going to continue to beat me. You know. Speaking of that perspective. This is the kind of run that you can appreciate. Good effort. And you know what? Both of you can have an elimination showdown later on. Okay, let's put the tiger there. You're leveled. I don't need you, to be honest. Now you're a start of game thing, so I don't need you to have the mushroom. I'll just roll, honestly. Yeah, I'll freeze a melon. I'll put a melon on the tiger just for fun. Maybe I should have put the tiger at the back and put you at the back. Doesn't matter either way, but... You stayed alive. Second place. Fair game, brother. That being said, you are dead now. Now that you have to face up against me, but... You put up a really good fight. That's all I can really say. Put a melon on you. It would be more fun if you could somehow secure a draw so I can get my target level 2, but listen, I'll give you the whole 60 seconds that you have left in this timer because there's absolutely no way you can do that. I guarantee it. I would bet money on it. Okay, maybe I wouldn't bet money on it because there's a small chance. No, never mind. There's no chance. Toad is a mid-game pet for sure. Toad, mosquito, you know, you get early mosquito level 2, you get a toad, and then you get a spawner team. So that your weak spawned pets can take advantage of the weakness that your mosquito gave through the frog. That's how it works. You know, in an ideal sense. In this sense, no, it doesn't work. Because you're getting +3 damage, that's not really making a dent, you know? It's why you replace your garlic with melon in the late game, because if you're dealing with heavy hitters, you don't need the percentages, you need the big chunks. Which is a percentage, I guess. Everything's a percentage. Just a larger one, you know? But this is a constant 20, and always helps. And I did say I would to first place and see if I'm in the top 1%, so we'll say that. We'll see how that goes afterwards. Rhino we've won here, so... Good game, good game. Tingus Pingus. Hopefully I didn't say anything strange in a different language, but that's a first place, that's a +10. Still not top 1%, you know what? Fair enough. Maybe it takes a little bit more this week. People have been grinding. Yeah, people have really been grinding. 1700s are on the top. It used to be only 1690, 1680 at the top, but they've been taken over. Anyway, it's been Backpack Brain. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you did enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, etc. Everything helps the algorithm. Guy named Algorithm, you know. And yeah, enjoy.